A moment of silence. The girl and the royal guard. A young girl from Asia arrives in London, curious and carefree, playfully using an umbrella to tease the horse. Innocent, not malicious. The royal guard remains silent, not a single furrowed brow. In the heart of ancient London, where crowds bustle past Buckingham Palace every day, there is an image that seems motionless. A royal soldier in his bright red uniform, wearing a black bear fur hat, sitting atop his tall horse, as still as a stone statue. Many people, when they visit, simply stand and watch, take photos or laugh. They stop and think the soldier will not react because he is a royal guard, a symbol of discipline and seriousness. They laugh, thinking they can do anything and the soldier will remain standing there, unmoving. The girl from the east, a young tourist holding a green umbrella, casually walks towards the soldier. A light drizzle falls, but she is in no hurry. The rain only adds to the cold and damp atmosphere, but she doesn't mind. She teases the horse with her umbrella as if playing a game, a way to ease the chill. The girl never thought that her actions could make the soldier feel anything. Or at least she didn't realize that her act had touched something sacred that the soldier had guarded his entire life. His pride, the honor of a soldier, and the respect for his duty. People around her laugh. Some even turn to capture the moment, but the soldier remains unchanged, motionless with no expression of emotion. His gaze, those calm eyes, only face forward, silent. The girl chuckles softly, feeling proud of herself for doing something amusing. But as she walks away, the image of the soldier with his silent gaze lingers in her mind. She can't explain the feeling, a silence that wasn't indifference but something deeper, almost like an eternal presence. She didn't understand it, but her heart sensed something different. That night, back at the hotel, the girl couldn't stop thinking about the soldier. She scrolled through her phone as usual, but a headline suddenly stopped her. An article about the Royal Guards. The Royal Guards, standing for 6 hours per shift, not allowed to look around, not allowed to react unless in a serious situation. They are not just decorations for the palace. They are the protectors of the honor and image of England. They are symbols of discipline and loyalty. The girl was stunned. The lighthearted feeling she had when playing with the soldier earlier that day was now gone, replaced by a heavy feeling, not from the rain, but from the sudden realization of responsibility and pride. She understood now that in the eyes of the soldier, every action carried a different value, a deep respect for what he represented. She wondered, would she ever understand that silence? And would she truly respect enough to see the value behind that solemn exterior? The next morning, with this new understanding, the girl decided to return to Buckingham Palace. Gone was the colorful umbrella, no more giggling, only a simple white flower in her hand. She walked slowly, each step heavy, but her heart was filled with an unusual feeling: respect. She approached the soldier, who stood still like a statue. No movement, no words. She bowed her head, gently placing the white flower at the horse's feet. She stepped back, silently. No photographs, no words, only respect, only a reverent bow. And when she looked back, the soldier's eyes, beneath the tall hat, briefly flicked towards her. A sharp glance, but also one full of empathy. No words were spoken, but in that moment she understood. The girl had grown. And the soldier, though motionless, had taught her an invaluable lesson about silence and pride. She walked away without turning back. Beneath her feet, the white flower lay quietly, a symbol of respect. The feeling in her heart now was very different. It was not emptiness, but a fullness that was hard to describe. She no longer felt like an outsider. She had understood and had shared a moment of unspoken meaning with the soldier. The soldier still stood there, silent as he had every other day. But now, for her, there was no doubt or disrespect. She realized that sometimes deep values cannot be expressed through words, but must be felt with the heart and understanding. This small story is not just a moment between a tourist and a royal guard. It is a reminder that sometimes the seemingly simple things contain profound lessons. Silence is not always coldness. It can be patience, respect, and sometimes a deep understanding of the world around us. The girl learned an important lesson. Not everything can be measured by laughter or words. Sometimes the greatest lesson is silence, a silence not to avoid, but to listen, to understand, and to appreciate what we have. And so she continued on her way, carrying with her the priceless lesson the royal guard had taught her. Though he had never spoken a word, it is a message for all of us. Sometimes the greatest lessons don't come from words, but from those moments of meaningful silence. Thank you for following today's story. Join us in the next one, where we continue to explore lessons from simple yet powerful moments. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video to spread these inspiring stories.